You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're into the history and the collecting of Easy Bake ovens. This is my earliest oven in the original box. And I also have the Kenner's Easy Pop Popcorn Popper because I am going to continue on a little series with the light bulb baking book by Todd Kupia, which I'll show you in just a second. I wanted to show you this together. It's kind of exciting for me to bring this out of my collection. I have not used it in quite a while, and I wanted to show you the two original boxes. Imagine getting this way back when you were a little one and opening it up for Christmas and seeing these cool items underneath the Christmas tree. It would be exciting for any kid. Now, I have not the yellow one that's on the box. The one I have is the green one, which I have had in a video before. You can kind of get a good idea how I package some of my ovens. Now, I packaged this one this way because it had moved and I wanted to make sure it was protected. This is the Kenner Easy Bake Cookbook. And then all the supplies are down here. If I'm not mistaken, I made this little arm. This is an important little arm for this oven, and mine was missing it, so I made that. It's kind of holds the tray, I believe, like that when it comes out of the oven. Okay, and then this was, if I remember correctly, this oven was all original. Okay, so that's all just packing there. Here is the original oven. And I don't think I have bulbs in it, but I will see. I've said that before, and then all of a sudden I left the bulbs in. Okay, so that's all packing. And my camera's pretty high up, so let me see if I can plug this in for you real quick. Yeah, so that little arm, let me see. Can I get this to open? That little arm, I believe I made it so it goes into here, but I'll have to check. And then when the tray comes out either this way or this way, I don't remember. I'll have to see. It's been a while since I've used this oven. Let's just plug it in and see what we get. Ooh, we have power. Now my guess, and it's just a guess, is that I have the correct bulbs in there because that is how I do things. I always try to get the correct bulb in. Let's let that warm up. Let's get this item out of the box. Now this is the popcorn popper. Let's see. Now I've made videos of all of this, so I'll try to put the links in the description area so you can go watch the original video. Quick and easy. Pour corn in popper, push knob in, corn pops in enclosed oven, and in approximately 4 minutes, pull knob out. Popcorn empties automatically into bowl from opening on bottom of Easy Popper. Now, I never was able to get the original popcorn and caramel topping. That would be cool. I could probably still have it. It's not something I have on my searches, believe it or not. And then this came with its own little booklet in there. And then here is the popper. That's neat how it's packaged too. There was this little cardboard sleeve protecting it. And I'm guessing the popcorn and the toppings were in this little area here. When I got this box was totally destroyed, and you can see there's tape all around it to try to save it and protect it. You did notice that the little girl on the front was the same little girl. They probably did one photo shoot, or is she drawn? It's hard to tell. It looks like a photo. Okay, so that's the popcorn popper. Here are the supplies that came with the oven. It had 3 pans, which I won't need, the mixing bowl. Let me just take a quick look at this instruction booklet. Maybe it has a picture of the little tray arm. Oh, right here. Okay. I'll figure that out. So yeah, it came with the bowl, the spatula, the spoon, and the rolling pin. Oh, here it is. Attach wire rack to cooling chamber. I kind of remember it, but then I don't remember it, you know? Oh, that's getting hot already. I don't think I need to... Oh, I see now. Okay, now I remember. I'm going to unplug it. It's getting really hot. See this little metal opening here? I believe this kind of went in here. And then in there. I'm not sure about this side, but it was something like this. And that locked in there. And that locked in there. Okay, I think that was it. And then the tray sits higher and slides on top of that. Did you see all that if you're trying to do this? Now, I crafted this by just looking at a piece online. And you know what? I'm not going to add this to my list of searches. I want to find the original, but I made that. Now, why isn't this door opening? I think, let me push some trays through just for figuring this out. Okay, so it sits higher up. And then let's see when we push the third. Yeah, so that door was a little stuck. And then when you push that last tray in, it's going to sit on the warming arm there, like that. Okay? But with the Easy Pop Popper, I don't need all of that. Now to get the other trays out, the only really way is to tilt it. Okay, so they probably want you to remove this, and then this. Let's give you a quick rundown. Okay, so the popcorn is actually popping in this section. This is pretty much the length of the oven, so it sits in there, and then it actually drops out here. So when they say drop out, there's a metal piece here, and there's another metal one here. See that? You're pulling this to the little mark. It's like a pencil mark. Putting the kernels in there. You're sliding the kernels all the way through. So now they're in this section. It pops. It's pretty smart. And when you bring it back, it's taking the popcorn and dropping it out into your bowl. So now this goes into this. Okay. I just want to look inside to see. Okay, so yeah, it's stopping right about there. So you have to have it so that this can pull out. You could put your popcorn in there, so you need to be able to access that. And then when it comes out, the popcorn drops into the bowl. See that? Really simple process. All right, let me, I'll tell you what, let me come back. I'm going to set that up, turn the lights on, and then I'll show you what we're going to do today. Okay, so I took out the book again. I'm going to the back where the recipes are. Okay, and what I thought I would do, starting from this video, I'm going to put this recipe, and then I'll give a link to the video. This recipe, link to the video. Now, I made these last time, so I'll put a link to that video. Same with these. Sugar buttons, cinnamon coffee cake. I'll have to verify, but I'll double check all those. What I'm on right now is the caramel corn. 2 teaspoons of caramel topping, a half a cup of unsalted popcorn. Now, he's showing this from the 90s. I'm not thinking he was expecting me to pull this oven out. Maybe just use your popcorn and put the caramel topping in the warming tray. So I have caramel topping. I'll put some in the warming tray. It's on the top of this oven. There's this wonderful little area up here which gets pretty warm, and it's like a plastic covering. So it worked great for warming things. I'm not sure if that was the... Well, let me check. Let's just see. We have the reference book. Let's use it. Let's go to the first oven. Right there. The original Easy Bake Oven came in turquoise, which we have, and bright yellow, and quickly became an instant hit for Kenner, selling out over the 1963 Christmas holiday and causing the company to triple production in 1964. The oven was powered by 2 100-watt light bulbs that were housed in an enclosed baking chamber with a vent at the top. A small watch-it-bake window was cut into the front. Okay, so that's a vent. Now, in other Easy Bake Ovens, that would be a warmer. I wonder if I could use it as a warmer. I think I'm going to. We're going to break tradition. Because if I was going to grab the 1990s oven, that one did have a specific warming tray on it. I'm guessing that's why he has the dates up here. Maybe this was featured in one of those booklets. I'm not 100% certain. He's going to have to chime in for me. I could grab a 1990s oven and see. Well, let's do that. Let me go grab another oven. Okay, so I did it. This is the oven that had the warming tray on it. These would sit up top, and then this would sit on top of that. It's like a little warming area. I'm going to do a check on temperature. I'm guessing the one on the right is going to be a lot hotter and easier to warm on. I bet you kids did it at the time just because that option was there. So I'm going to have to leave this one for a little bit to actually get the temperature up. And then I'll come back with the popcorn and we will get started. And the caramel topping. And then I'll make some caramel corn and we'll see how it tastes. All right, I'm going to get the warming trays started, but I want to give you a little temperature check on this one here. The top of this one is 198. This one here, let's move these out of the way, is 106. So twice as hot. Which one do you think is going to make the best caramel topping? Now, remember now, the top on the right was not meant to be for warming, but what do you think most kids did in these ovens way back when? Whatever they wanted, right? All right, so let's just get the caramel out. I want to get that started. How much did it have an actual specific amount, Todd? I don't remember. Did you put in tablespoons or scoops or? Let's just see. Let's follow what he says. 2 teaspoons of caramel. All right. Let me grab my. Here, let's just leave the book over here so I can see the recipe in the corner. Even though it's real simple, at least we can keep it in our sight there. Let me grab a teaspoon. Okay, with the measuring spoons. Okay, 2 teaspoons. Let's just do 2 in each. We're going to see which one gets hotter. Well, I know which one's going to get hotter. One. Now, I don't think precision is that important. Put a little extra because the first scoop wasn't perfect. Okay, there's 2 scoops. Let me bring the camera down. As I say, my camera's not adjusted correctly, but I'm going to leave it till I get this process done. 2 scoops in this. One. Two. Okay. Now let's get those in the warming sections. Again, I am going against the booklet, but look at that. Isn't that not perfect? And this here. Okay. Clean up. Get the popcorn going. I'll show you how that works. Okay. Brand new. Now it says 1 scoop. So we're not gonna, oh, it just fit. Oh, don't go everywhere. It just barely fits. Come on. Ooh, yes. Don't pour it in a bowl and make it easier. No, don't do that. All right, so you're pulling out this arm here till you see the line. You could just look at where that little piece is, but the line is right there. Okay. And then you put this in. And you slide it in. And now I will show you inside as it's popping. All right, that's the best I could do. We'll see how it goes. Can you see it? Oh, there. Tilted it up just a little. It's kind of a little, I don't know if it's out of focus or just that window. You know, you have a tiny viewing window. Okay, so I'll just let that pop. It says you'll have popcorn in 2 to 3 minutes, so let's see. 2 to 3 minutes. I set the timer anyway. It's been about a minute. Okay, I passed 2 minutes. I'm losing time. Alright, so let's see what happens. Now, I'm just going to check the temp on the top behind you here. Okay, my caramel on the top is 125 for the older oven. And on the other oven is actually not too bad. Well, it goes from 89 to 90. Yeah, definitely hotter on the older oven. I'm just going to let that record. I'll edit out some of the time, and I'll stop talking right now until it pops, and I'll restart. Well, that was right on time. I was just getting my measuring cup. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds and we'll see how much is popped. It's hard to tell. I hate to do this, but I want to show you what's going on the top. Ooh. Let's get the lighting to go. Let me zoom out. That'll get rid of that weird bluish hue. Okay. Look at that. That is bubbling on the top. Alright, so I think we're close. Remember, I got to make half a cup, so this is going to be quite a few batches. I'm looking at the other one visually. There's no action over there. The one on the top of this oven is really starting to bubble. Alright, I think we're close. I'm not hearing any more popping. Let's get this first batch out, see how much is there, how many kernels are there, and we'll be able to judge on the next batch. Okay, so it says put the bowl as close as possible, and then pull out. Okay, so it's a little dark. Probably hit it right at the, let me stop that. Right at the time. That's probably close. I mean, I'm going to do more. I want to do more. Probably do 3 batches. This time I'm going to pour it in my measuring cup first. And then we can bring this all the way to where it needs to go. Right there. And then I will put in the next batch. Push it through. Now it's good and hot. Let's check out that caramel one more time. All right, let's just check out the temperature on this one. That's 213. It's almost probably, well, let's just see. And then this one over here, no hotter than 94. And we know why, because they was very cautious in making sure that kids not burn themselves. And 94 is definitely not like 213, right? All right, so I have the timer set for 3 minutes. I'm just going to do it for 3 minutes, and then we'll see how that turns out. This batch here, a little dark on a few of them. Like this one here, we could take out. They look just a little brown. Like this one's perfect. But that was batch 1. I didn't necessarily review my other video. There's 1, 2, 3 unpopped kernels. And by any standard, that's pretty good for popcorn. All right, so let's just keep going here. I took out the ones that let me take out the ones I really don't want. One snuck by me. There was 4 in there. So anybody who noticed it, we're probably screaming. Ooh, and then there's this one little partially popped burnt one. All right, we're good. Let me continue on. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to stop at 4 minutes. Let's see how many seeds we have left. Okay, a lot more kernels this time. But nothing's burnt, so let's do it again. Let me put another batch in there, and I'm going to go 5 minutes this time. Let me stop. That was 4 minutes, now 5. All right, let's see how that goes. Okay, so even at 4 minutes, you get these ones that are probably the first ones that popped are just a little bit brown. I think, actually, that second batch gave us the half cup we were looking for. But look at how many kernels are left. See, even this one, a little brown, right? So you get very uneven popping. Look at that, batch 2. Well, batch 3 is in. After batch 3, we'll check the caramel one more time, and then we'll top off our popcorn. Okay, last batch coming out. Perfect. That one was the best. So 5 minutes is the ticket. All right, let's put the caramel on. All right, just to finalize everything, this last test, that one's bubbling like crazy. 212. This one here, 116. So it has definitely heated up. But let's just take a quick look at this one. It's so cool watching. It's almost like it's cooking it up there. So you're going to get a nice caramel flavor. I think I want to use that one over the other one, but we'll see. Doesn't that look good? I don't even want to stop it. It's just, here, let's just watch it for another 10 seconds, huh? Okay, the last one. Last batch. So I guess the first batch, I think I did it like 5.5, 6 minutes. This batch, oh, see, there was the one hiding again. So we have a little more than half a cup. We could take out a few more of these oddballs. All right. Now I'm going to use the caramel on the other one. You know, I brought that oven just so that I can show you what the original intention was. Let's unplug this one and the other one. Okay, it's 200. Let's just see. Ooh, it's hot to the touch. Let me grab a little hot mitt. Oh, I got one right here. Okay. I'm just going to pour it right on top. Well, you could see it first. There it is. That was perfect. they just want you to mix it up a little. I mean, that was caramel topping was 200. So it's warm. It just touched my finger and I felt it. I'm like, ooh, that's warm. I wonder if you now took this and just baked it in the oven or brought it real quick to get that caramel to harden up. But I don't know. Not that kind of caramel corn, I guess. All right. Now it is time to give it a taste. It's sticky. So you get it on your fingers. Gotta lick your fingers. I'll tell you what though. Just for fun. Let's see how that other one pours out. We're gonna double it now. Caramel corn. Now that was not in the instructions. That was in my instructions. That looks good though, doesn't it now? I mean, it looked good before, but look at all that. You almost could just leave it on a spoon. Ooh, I really like that. Lots of caramel. It's nice and sticky. Easier than your fingers, but you still gotta touch. Ooh, that's a big bite. You didn't see that. Making little grunting sounds as I eat it. All right. That was the caramel corn from the 90s. I think I want to try the crispy treats next. I will finalize, verify everything in the book that I've done so far. And then we're going to move on to those, what you would call award winners. And thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. Remember, give a shout out to Todd. He's been very supportive of the channel, so let's send him a little love. I'll maybe put the post that he does in the description area. You can go over there and say, hey, from Lucky Penny Shop. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.